Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. I went to say goodnight and then the power cut out. We just had like the power cut out for like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. And then I was upstairs like saying goodnight, so I didn't come down until I did, and just now restarted the stream. So I apologize, but I am back like I promised. I didn't go anywhere. Unless the power was still out, then I probably wouldn't be here, but I am back. So let's get back into it because I want to see if we can get this up and running, at least like with this new kind of refactor. That is, it's good kind of like, you know, I didn't foresee this when we were gonna do viewports like today, the ImGui viewport stuff, but it's good that it's forcing me to go through and actually make the stuff that I knew I would have to eventually do now, because then it would be just more kind of tech debt that I'm accumulating, and then it's like, it's gonna seem like this new renderer is working, but then it's like, actually we have to clean up a lot of stuff under the hood. So even though it's taking longer now, it's still good that I guess it's happening. So I want to determine like this Windows Surface stuff should definitely happen here. Like the M Windows Surface, which we do have here. Now, why is this? I was saying it's undefined. It's in Vulkan Device Manager. So does that mean we create it here at the moment? Yeah. So we actually created it as part of the physical device because we want to get this, but that's only if it exists already. Wait, what? Where does it get set though? Destroy surface. So create Windows Surface does that, right? Yeah. Oh, but it needs the Vulkan instance for that. Okay. Right, and where does that get called from? Oh, create, okay, it's part of create device. So yeah, it does look like it should be in the device then. So we'll keep it in the device, I think. Which means that it gets it from here. Now this Swapchain format thing should be in Swapchain, I'm expecting. And then it wants, it gets the user data. Oh, that's just for this though. Yeah, we're gonna move this stuff, I think, to the CPP file in a minute as well. Okay, we need delf-w probably. Okay, that just hasn't compiled. Ah, okay, right. So that's wrong. That actually should be in the, that's a device thing, physical device feature. So that should actually be here. And then we can access it from that device. If we need to. Okay, so we've got this like back buffer resizing. Is that in just device then? What does that do? Right. Paste that twice somehow. But I'm guessing that stuff should just be here. Because the Swapchain frame buffers will be here, right? They're in device manager right now, strangely. care about any of that. Yeah, now I think in resizing it actually sets that stuff. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, because I needed to write it into here. Resize Swapchain. This doesn't exist. Neither does this. Probably get rid of all this stuff, to be honest. We don't use any of this. This, I guess, doesn't happen anymore. This we will see. Yeah, so resize Swapchain. Where's that? Vulkan device manager. Did I already move that here? Resize Swapchain. What did that used to do? Guessing that was in Vulkan device manager. Oh, here it is. Destroy if Vulkan device destroy create. Just do destroy and create. Still don't really love this, but we'll figure it out. Set to vector, what the heck is that? Oh, set, an unordered set to vector. Okay. Let's I'll put it in a utils namespace. We might deal with that later. All right, cool. So Windows Surface is in here. All right, we look like we're basically building. Now create, yeah, it does all that stuff, but in device manager, we also had, actually it's in here, isn't it? We also had a create, do we have a create Swapchain function? Oh no, but it in the create device and Swapchain, so it would create the device, which is good, but then, yeah, it tries to like do this stuff, and then it makes it resize, I guess, which update window size. I guess it kind of needs to do that because it needs to resize the Swapchain. And I guess it does that by setting this back buffer height and width, which I don't love. This whole idea of this, so I'm gonna think about how I wanna potentially change that. Because I feel like this should just be the width and height of the swap chain. I don't think we should store it in there. Same with this stuff, like it. But update, because update window size also does GLW get window size. So I don't really want that here, I don't think. So if this is different or that's different or vsync changes, then we have to, for Vulkan only, then we have to do a resize. So is this called every frame? Yeah, it is. Right. Probably not necessary, although it does do important stuff like this. Let me think how this would work for multiple viewports as well. So we'd have to do... I just don't know why it's done like this versus, I mean, I guess it needs to check the state because we might have, yeah, but then it's also getting it from the window. So if that's changed, then it's kind of telling it to resize, which I guess is fine. But I wouldn't want, the problem is I don't think I'd want the device manager doing this though. Like this seems like a job for the swap chain. Probably is a job for the swap chain. Okay, well fine, let's keep this for now, but I want to move it to the swap chain class. Window handle. See, that's what I mean. Where are we going to get stuff from? Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it should just do this. Oh boy. Yeah, the window class should probably do that, to be honest. So then that would mean... That would mean what exactly? I'll put it here. So we can do that here. I don't know though, we should just be able to, we have a resize event, right? Or do we not? Or at least not handled here. Does application handle it? Window show swap chain, they're right. On window resize. Yeah, used to resize the swap chain. I don't know, we might hook it back up with that. But we can make a polling version for now. Which would look like this. This needs to be re-implemented. Okay, and then we'll effectively do, yeah, that. Where's that minimized thing? Okay, we won't worry about that yet at the moment. So this is the current width and height of the window. And then we'll have to do Swapchain on resize width height probably. So that's my preferred way of doing it. Keep hitting this microphone. And then I think we deleted that. I don't know why there's two of these. I mean, I think I know why, but whatever. And then this will effectively do this. These three. Except it needs the width and height. Which I guess we'll just start having here. I don't know, I really just don't want to use device params. We could use but I don't know if maintaining its own is annoying as well. Should it know that it's part of the window? Maybe. It's fine for it to know that it's, is it part of the window? Is that fine, really? Because the issue is that, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it this way instead. That does not need to exist. So this whole back buffer width and height thing, because I get that it comes in, but I think we're not gonna deal with it. I guess you don't need that. So we create the device manager, right? Somewhere here. Yeah, here. And then I think we're going to create the swap chain. Which at the moment is like a Vulkan swap chain, but it will just be a swap chain. It'll be like device manager create, it'll be like swap chain create, and then we can obviously create a DirectX 11 and 12 one. This I really want to get rid of. I'll just do, is there a specification width and height that I can use? Yeah. Okay, that's done. This is gone. That's irrelevant. Window position callback. Oh, enable render during movement. Yeah, okay. That render during movement we can tackle later. Destroy device and swap chain. Okay, well, swap chain we will destroy elsewhere. So let's rename this to destroy device. And we get rid of a lot of stuff. So this stuff doesn't exist anymore. And then I think there's also, oh, this is the base class actually. Or is it? Yeah, it is. So where's all this like, I guess I can get rid of this, but there's also all these, isn't there all of these like begin frame and stuff? Oh, these functions, yeah. And set device, I don't think we need that, do we? Should just be a central device manager. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's try build that. Oh. Okay, so yeah, get back buffer, and we're still missing a whole bunch of junk. Yeah, all of this stuff. Okay, cool. I don't think anything else is really going to compile though, because it needs to know to get that stuff from the swap chain. So swap chain present. Oh, let's see if we can get, since we did this massive refactor, let's see if we can get just normal, normal Hazelnut running without viewports. And then we'll see. Okay, so should we just do window begin frame? Because it's basically gone back to this. But presentation happens here, right? Yeah, swap buffers. Might call it present. Okay, so we don't quite need to do this anymore. I don't think. We just kind of need a swap chain. So I think this will be like effectively a Vulkan swap chain. And then we just need to do for this, we can do make unique for now. Now the width and height. I mean, here it's setting it to that, but do we have a... Do we have a width and height? Or is it going to rely on resizing later anyway? Just want to see if it has a... it does. So viewport. Oh, viewport has a size. Interesting. So it's this. It floats for some reason, but you can see what that does. So we should have a swap chain now. And in terms of like the device, yeah, none of this needs to exist because we're not creating a device anymore, which is good. We're just creating a swap chain for it. And I guess we then have to do, yeah, swap chain present. And the swap chain is now capable of getting its own device. So that's great. So yeah, I don't know, like this is pretty good, I think. Like I like the design much better than what we had before. What we had before was temporary anyway. It's basically gonna make it this. So I want to kind of just be aware of this stuff in case we need it later. This we obviously don't need. Because I deleted, oh wow, this still exists. I have to go through all the to-dos later. So Vulkan ImGui later, we can basically delete this. I'm leaving some of it for reference, but yeah, we don't actually need this anymore. This is unused, it's just still being compiled. Resize is a weird function. I mean, on resize kind of calls it, but what else calls it? Begin frame calls it after setting this. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so this now. So to get this, I guess you have to do get, it's a bit annoying, get window, get swap chain, get current frame buffer, something like that. Is it that? Yes. That doesn't exist in Swapchain. current frame buffer. Did we nuke that? I think we did. I think that used to be here. Or maybe it was in device manager. Oops. Yeah, here it was. So get frame buffer. And it's Swapchain. So I think the Swapchain actually has those. Swapchain frame buffers? Yeah, so it just needs basically these two functions. Yeah, that's it. What's my words per minute? I don't know. Probably not that much. Maybe like around 100. I feel like I don't type enough these days because I've stopped programming, like, you know, every day. I don't program every day. And so... This is very annoying. And so I'm a little bit... My fingers are not as fast as they used to be. What's that search pop-up that appears at the center of VS? Do you mean this? Alt-Shift-O to open file? It's a Visual Assist thing. It's like what, Control-T or Control-Shift-T? Yeah, Control-Shift-T is close. That's built into Visual Studio, but this is Visual Assist. It's a bit faster. Okay, let's see this like totally explode. It's already taking too long. Create graphics pipeline. I'm guessing we have like no frame buffer or something. A little bit strange though. Oh, it's ImGui. That's interesting. Get current frame buffer. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to run this in debug. Huh, weird. Hopefully I'm actually making everything. But we'll see. I'm ready to sleep. Okay, so, I mean, this is a bit weird, because we should just be able to do get graphics device. Why wouldn't we have it yet, though? That's strange. We must have made it not do something that it used to do. Okay, is that better? I don't know. I don't remember where it stopped working last time. Maybe we should load a simple project as well. Okay, so assert draw story. So frame buffer is null. Where does it get that from? Get current frame buffer from Swapchain. Right. I'm guessing these might even be just empty, but why would they be? Yeah, we resize them here. Back buffer resized. That gets called on begin frame. Gets called on resize. Did we have to initially do that? Did it used to happen initially? I mean, I guess it would have happened on update window size, but that's not yet. I'm just going to double check that I'm right. I don't know how to, I don't think I can from here. But I'm assuming that I'm right. Let's see if I can, okay, let's see. Window. Swapchain. Frame buffers, size 0. Okay. So the Swapchain does in fact need to create frame buffers. But I probably don't want to do an on resize because that will recreate the Swapchain. I guess it just needs to call this maybe at the end. And resizing just clears it. This will probably work, but I'm not oh, camera I guess overheated. That happens so often. I need to get a different camera. I'm still here. I'll let it cool down a bit and then I'll turn it back on. Yeah, it's quite hot in this room. I blame the computer. Okay, so it's still got no frame buffer. That's weird. Because it should have... Oh, I put it into destroy. What the heck is wrong with me? I guess this is create. I just thought the function above this was create. Okay, I unplugged it, so maybe it will be a bit better now. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream soon, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Okay. The wait semaphore is not good. And wait semaphore. That's weird. Doesn't seem to. Oh, they're not. Their queues don't exist. How do they get set? Yeah, it should get set when you create the device. That's strange. The only thing I took away from it was the create swapchain function. And there was like some resize thing here. But it's very strange. Because this is like the device internally. And it's trying to submit a queue. It's trying to submit it to a queue, but that queue doesn't really have any queues. And that should be set here. That's very weird. Okay, so it does look like it does something here, but it just says empty. What? What the heck? Empty? Well, enable compute queue is false for some reason. The graphics queue seems to exist. What does it? I mean, it should, because I didn't move this queue stuff out of here. And look, it's getting it over here. Inside create device, which is definitely being called, right? Yeah, it is. This just seems like the memory's just wrong. Have I corrupted some memory, lol? That would be upsetting. I may have. Don't really know how though. Don't think I did anything super weird. time for a clean build. Do you keep your icons on your desktop and leave your taskbar clean? What do you mean, do you keep your icons on your desktop and leave your taskbar clean? How would it... I don't really have anything on my desktop. Except for the recycle bin. I just like... This is all... I've got Visual Studio pinned. And that's it. No, I don't pin a lot of icons. I just start typing what I need. You just press the Windows key and then you're like, I want VS Code or whatever. That's how I roll with the keyboard. I might do a clean build because it's seemingly weird. Like, the only other thing that explains it is that I've like written into some memory that I shouldn't have. But I didn't think I was really moving around or doing anything that could have caused that. So that's definitely strange. So we'll just try to do a clean build and see. But if not, then we may end the stream here. Because I've had enough. I've had enough programming for one day. I'm not in my 20s anymore, so gotta pace myself. Yeah, same situation. It's gotta be some crop memory, I think. But from where? I mean, I've got the diff, but I don't commit often, so probably should start committing often. Just don't know what I could have really done. Unless I'm casting? Nah. Just, oh look, this is better though. The queues actually have stuff now. Huh. But the semaphore itself does seem weird. And that probably would have been an internal thing, but anyway. Probably something for next time. So next time I want to stream is Wednesday morning my time. Check the schedule on Twitch, on my Twitch channel, if you want to see when I'll be live next. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will get some rest and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.